Hi guys, good afternoon. I just want to share some insight to you. As we Christian, we trust the Lord our lives, guys. Remember this. As we Christian believers, and we trust everything to Him, our thoughts, our mind, our lives, and it's always be shown in action, okay? Because believer, guys, it's not about a lot of talking. Faith is not about a lot of talking, because we cannot, okay, we cannot, fool God. We can fool people, but we cannot fool God. Because when we said that we trust the Lord, it always shows in action, because God will lead you to a situation. If it's your faith is genuine, or you still have a like doubt on Him. Because because as a Christian, guys, seeking Him, trusting Him in every situation, like what He did to me, like when I heard bad news, like when my gynecologist told me that I might have a cancer of my ovaries, and I'm a believer, I don't have to be like fear or worry. But I was always thinking that this is my opportunity to trust God. And when I step out of my faith, then I saw God's goodness, miracle, and His power of my situation. That's why it increased my faith. That's why it helped me also to trust in every aspect of my life. Again, guys, God also want us to have relationship to us, so that He can show his goodness, His miracle, His power to our lives. Because so many Christians that say, oh, I trust God, but in the situation, when God give a situation, a difficult situation, they trust themselves instead of God. And that's why it shows that we have doubt, and we are only a Christian unbelief. There's always Christian unbelief. There's a Christian label, not a Christian believers. That's why we need to check our heart. If it's our heart still, is unbelief, or we have a doubt of God's power, of who He is. That's why His word is very important. You have to believe in His word and obey it, so that you can see and you can experience how God can reveal Himself to you. Because it's about relationship. Remember, it's not about religion. God is not into religion. God is about relationship.